Storytime with CCILC. This week's story is Monster School, First Day Frights by Dave Keene. Norm was the most regular kid you could ever hope to meet. Norm did not have horns. He had no fangs or claws. He did not have a tail. Norm was simply normal. But on Norm's first day at his new school, Norm felt very strange. "I'll never fit in," Norm muttered. Norm's new school was full of monsters. Hairy monsters, scary monsters, Larry monsters? "I don't belong here," said Norm. The lady in the office smiled, but she had too many teeth. The janitor shook Norm's hand. He shook it with his tongue. "It is normal to feel odd on your first day," said the headless principal. "How can you speak without a head?" said Norm under his breath. A girl came to take Norm to his new classroom. She was green. She rode a broom. She smelled like lizards. Norm was scared. Hilda was not very good at flying. "Not so fast," yelled Norm. "This isn't fast," yelled Hilda. "Not so high," Norm shouted. "This isn't high," Hilda shouted. "I might throw up," said Norm. "You're green like me," said Hilda. By the time they got to the room, Norm was having a bad hair day. "I miss my old school," said Norm. "I miss Clops," said the teacher. She had one large eye. She winked at Norm. Or was it a blink? It's hard to tell the difference with just one eye, thought Norm. Norm felt weird. Everyone stared at him. "He has no horns," said a girl with big horns. "He has no claws or fangs," said a boy with claws and fangs. "He doesn't have a tail," said a boy who picked his nose with his tail. "But he can turn green," said Hilda. "When he's green, his eyes really pop." Norm sat at an open desk. "Ouch," said a voice. "Get off me." Norm jumped. "Sorry," he said. "I didn't see you." "That's Gary," said Hilda. "He's a ghost." Miss Clops never sees him when he raises his hand. "And she always thinks I'm absent," said Gary. Today was sharing day. One boy shared the mouse that lived in his head. A girl with two heads had a bubble blowing contest. Another kid juggled his eyeballs. He stepped on one by mistake. Squish. Norm worried that he might share what he ate for breakfast. Then Miss Clops passed out a spelling test. She forgot to give one to Gary. The girl with two heads got in trouble for peeking at her own test. "A test on the first day?" said Norm. "This school really is creepy." "Lunchtime," said Gary. "Not peanut butter again," Hilda snapped. She pulled out her wand and zapped her lunch. "Yummy," said Hilda. "A frog sandwich. One half?" Norm turned green again. "His eyes really do pop," said Gary. At recess, Norm beat Harry at tetherball. Harry was a sore loser. Harry turned into a werewolf. He ate the ball and swallowed the rope. "I won't play with him again," said Norm. Everyone played hide and seek. Nobody could find Gary. "He's good at this game," said Hilda. They played tag, but Frankie's hand kept coming off. So they played keep away instead. "Hand it over," said Frankie. At the end of the day, Miss Clops gave back their tests. She said she had news. Norm was the only student to spell all the words correctly, she said proudly. Even the bonus words. Everyone stared at Norm. "That's not normal," said the girl with horns. "That's just strange," said the boy with claws and fangs. "He's weird," said the boy with a tail. "No, he's just one of us now." And for the first time that day, Norm thought he just might fit in at his new school after all. The end. See you next week.